Some animals don't just defend themselves, they kill fast. Today, Daily Amazement is counting down the 10 land animals that can kill a human the fastest with a single bite or sting. We'll reveal how long it takes to die, how many people are killed every year, and exactly what happens inside your body. Let's get into it. At number 10, we begin in the Amazon rainforest with the Brazilian wandering spider, sometimes called the banana spider. It doesn't spin webs and wait for prey. It roams the forest floor at night, hunting actively. That habit means it sometimes crawls into houses or hides in fruit shipments, earning it headlines when people discover one in a box of bananas. Its bite is one of the most painful in the spider world. Within minutes, victims feel burning pain, sweating, blurred vision, and nausea. In severe cases, the venom's neurotoxins lead to paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even respiratory failure. One notorious side effect? It can cause priapism, a painful and prolonged erection, which is more dangerous than funny because it signals nerve system collapse. Fortunately, deaths are rare, and anti-venom is available in Brazil. But in untreated cases, especially in children, this spider can end a life in just a few hours. That's why the Guinness Book of Records once labeled it the world's deadliest spider. At number 9, it's small, but terrifying. The Indian red scorpion, time to die. A few hours, deaths per year, dozens in rural India, is just a couple of inches long. But for decades, it was one of the biggest killers in rural India. In villages with no access to hospitals, a sting from this tiny creature used to carry a fatality rate of up to 40%. The venom overloads your body's autonomic nervous system. First comes burning pain at the sting site, then vomiting, sweating, and restlessness. Within hours, the lungs fill with fluid, pulmonary edema, and the heart begins to fail. Many children died in their sleep from this sting, never making it to medical care. Thanks to modern drugs like prazosin and better access to hospitals, survival rates have improved. But in farming communities, this scorpion still kills dozens every year. For its size, it may be the deadliest arachnid on Earth. From India, we move to the deserts of the Middle East and North Africa, home to the fearsome deathstalker scorpion. Time to die, 1 to 6 hours. Deaths per year, hundreds to 1,000 globally. With its pale yellow body, it blends perfectly into sand and rocks, but its sting is anything but subtle. The venom is a complex mix of neurotoxins that hijack your nerve cells. Victims feel searing pain immediately, followed by muscle spasms, convulsions, and frothing at the mouth. In the worst cases, the lungs begin to fill with fluid and the victim suffocates. Children are especially vulnerable, sometimes dying in just a couple of hours. This scorpion is responsible for many of the thousands of scorpion deaths each year worldwide. Out in the desert, with no medical care nearby, the deathstalker lives up to its name. Number 7 is Africa's Cape Cobra, time to die, 30 minutes to 6 hours. Deaths per year, several in southern Africa, sometimes called the yellow cobra. Its venom isn't just deadly, it's fast-acting. Victims can die in under an hour, with some cases of children collapsing in as little as 30 minutes. The venom is purely neurotoxic. It blocks the signals between your nerves and your muscles, starting with drooping eyelids and slurred speech. Soon after, your diaphragm, the muscle you need to breathe, is paralyzed. Without a ventilator, the victim suffocates. In southern Africa, Cape cobras and black mambas together account for most snakebite deaths. Farmers, herders, and children in rural areas are the most frequent victims. Beautiful to look at, but one of the quickest killers in Africa. Number 6 is the inland taipan, time to die, 30 to 45 minutes. Deaths per year, none recorded. It lives far from people. Also known as the fierce snake, this shy reptile holds the crown for the most toxic venom of any snake on the planet. One bite delivers enough venom to kill 100 men. The toxins work on multiple fronts, paralyzing muscles, destroying red blood cells, and causing massive internal bleeding. Victims develop drooping eyelids, blurred vision, and within half an hour, may be struggling to breathe. Luckily, this snake lives in remote desert regions of Australia and avoids people, so there are no recorded deaths. But if you were bitten far from help, the inland taipan could end your life in under an hour, making it the most toxic land snake in existence. At number 5, we meet the Philippine cobra. Time to die. 30 minutes. Deaths per year, hundreds in the Philippines. Small, but with venom so potent it can stop you breathing in just 30 minutes. The venom is a pure neurotoxin, shutting down the nerves that control your diaphragm. Victims first feel dizziness and difficulty swallowing, then complete respiratory failure. Without a ventilator, death comes quickly, not from pain, but from suffocation. In rural farming regions of the Philippines, this snake is a major killer, responsible for hundreds of deaths every year. Among cobras, it's considered one of the fastest killers in the world. Number 4, the king cobra. Time to die. 15 to 60 minutes. Deaths per year, dozens across Asia. It's the world's longest venomous snake. At up to 18 feet, it looks majestic, but its bite is devastating. Unlike the inland taipan, the king cobra doesn't have the most toxic venom. Instead, it injects a massive quantity, enough to kill 20 people or even an elephant. Victims collapse within minutes, and death can come in as little as 15 minutes from respiratory or cardiac failure. King cobras are rare and reclusive, so deaths are relatively few, but in remote parts of India and Southeast Asia, victims often don't make it to medical care in time. This serpent truly lives up to its title of king. Number 3 is the most feared snake in Africa, the black mamba. Time to die. 20 minutes to 3 hours. Deaths per year, thousands across Africa. Sleek, fast, and aggressive, it can move at 12 miles per hour and strike repeatedly. Just 2 drops of its venom can kill a person. Symptoms begin almost immediately: tingling lips, blurred vision, and muscle weakness. Within 20 minutes, some victims collapse, unable to breathe as paralysis spreads. Without antivenom, death usually follows within an hour. Across Africa, black mambas are responsible for thousands of deaths every year. For villagers far from hospitals, a black mamba bite is almost always fatal. At number 2, we return to Australia, home to the Sydney funnel web spider. Time to die. 15 to 30 minutes. Deaths per year. None since 1981, but 13 before antivenom. This glossy black spider is aggressive, and its fangs are strong enough to bite through a shoe. Its venom causes a flood of neurotransmitters. Your body convulses, sweats, and within 15 minutes, your nervous system begins to shut down. Children have died in as little as 15 minutes from a single bite. Since the creation of antivenom in 1981, no one has died from a funnel web bite, but untreated, it's the fastest killing spider in the world. And at number 1, the eastern brown snake. Time to die. 15 to 30 minutes. Deaths per year. 1 to 2 in Australia. It may not look like much, but this snake is responsible for more deaths in Australia than any other. Its venom causes your blood to clot uncontrollably, then collapse. Victims may feel fine for the first few minutes, then suddenly fall unconscious. Death can come in as little as 15 minutes. In some cases, people have collapsed in under 5 minutes after a bite. Every year, 1 or 2 Australians lose their lives to this snake. It is, without doubt, the fastest killing land animal on Earth. So there you have it, the top 10 land animals that kill the quickest with one bite or sting. Some are rare, others common, but all remind us just how fragile we are when nature strikes. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more deadly countdowns. And remember, stay curious, stay safe, and never underestimate the creatures that walk this earth.